Leek Town Television is going to great lengths to catch the footage today. Just finished work early. This is where we are. There's a town hall in Stockport. But we'll keep you updated with my progress. We'll go and get a train to Lincoln United to get some action of the Blues away. Only on LTTV, Stockport train station. Platform 0. Got to go to Sheffield first of all, so let's just have a look at this board. Sheffield, that's the one. So got a little wait and they've got to change at Sheffield. That's the one. Here we are at Sheffield train station. No Leek Town supporters here to report at Sheffield train station. There are some Sheffield Wednesday supporters, but no Leek Town at this moment. But keep with us. We'll soon be in Lincoln, where I imagine there'll be a few Leek Town fans gathering. I'll keep you posted. Right then. Where's the football ground? We need to find the football ground. Lincoln United, not Lincoln City. Maybe that bus. Okay, I appear to be on a busy main road in Lincoln. And there's Morrison's. If we just look, 2:15. Not quite. If we look at back there, that's why Lincoln is a city, because there is a cathedral. I've just come from there. I'm actually being guided now by my iPhone, which says 1.8 mile, so I've got to get a shake on. I'll keep you posted. As you can see, my iPhone says 1.8 miles. Follow the blue route. I'm due to arrive at 14:55, just in time for kick-off. It's almost like clockwork, but we've come to expect that from Leek Town Television. Shame really that I'm tight for time, because that boozer over there, whoa, stand still, the nosy Parker, that'd be perfect. But keep walking Jim, keep walking. Big game to get to. Need to get the coverage back to the people of Leek, so I've got to keep going. Whoa. Run across the road. Just passing Dixon Street. She was quite pretty. Obviously not as nice as my wife. So we must keep best foot forward. Come on. 1.5 miles, the phone says. Keep walking. I mean, what you do find in the east of England, not just wildlife, because I love wildlife, but what you do find is it's very flat. Got about 1 mile to walk. It's very flat landscape. I've been thumbing a lift. I find the people of Lincoln to be not very compromising, but then I'm walking faster than the traffic, so I think I'm the man that actually, well, I look in a better position than the vehicles, to be honest. So here we are, we're in Lincolnshire. It's about 35 minutes to kick off. Well, 1.1 mile according to my phone. If the phone is programmed incorrectly, this will be a disaster for LTTV. However, I'm quite confident that things are going according to plan. And that vehicle there is giving me a strange look, but then I suppose you would do walking down the street filming and talking. But that's where, as a corporation and a production, we come into our own, because we're not shy. It's a good job, really. Anyway, we'll keep going. I'll report back very soon. There's a lot of this kind of thing here. A lot of this kind of thing, which I'm not overly keen on, because my advice to anyone at that kind of crossing, don't rely on the gate. Always look both ways. If you take nothing else from this bit of footage, please take that little tip on board. There's a couple of bikers go past there. They're looking across at me, I'm looking across at them. They're thinking I'm a dick. I'm thinking they're a pair of dicks. The bottom line is we are now 0.6 miles away from Lincoln United Football Club according to my iPhone. If that proves to be incorrect, and that proves to be Lincoln City Football Club, then Leek Town TV will miss the kickoff. However, I think most of you are confident enough to know it's a very slick operation and we will be there. I'm quietly confident, and I think you all should be too, as we pass Sixfield Close. Put it into your Google Maps, people. You'll find that I'm getting nearer. Leek Town TV. Right on the... What are we right on? Not quite sure. But keep with us, people. Please keep with us. Never in doubt. Always knew I was going to find the way. Lincoln United Football Club. Never in doubt. The Sunhat Villas Stadium. Jace!
Good afternoon.
Live. Well, you're not live. Are we going to get a result this afternoon?
Hopefully, yeah. I said on the forum, I think we'll win 3-1, but I think it might be a bit closer than that.
3-1. How much are we paying to get in here?
Well, they've very kindly done the voucher offer.
Where'd you get that?
Off the internet. Print one off the Lincoln website.
It's a bit late for me, isn't it?
Yeah. Print one off the Lincoln website and then you get in for a £5 instead of the usual £7. So
well,
concessions also. So
I'll pay £7. We're going for a 3-1.
I said 3-1.
Jason Poole, Leek Town Television, 3-1. Entering the stadium.
There you go. Thank you, Charlie.
Must be some cricket pitch. Walked into the ground and look at the Leek Town TV employee. I mean, that is the difference. He's not messed about, has he? And that is what we're all about. I mean, I don't mean to brag, but we employ these kind of staff. Look at him. I mean, what can I say? And this is the stadium here in Lincoln for the big game this afternoon. And Terry Boot, well, he should get some good footage. He really should. Terry Boot, I need to come up and give you a pre-match briefing. So this, good lord, not. Have you come up this ladder?
Yeah.
Fucking hell, Terry.
Have you checked that thing?
Jesus, I've got a bag. I'm going to interview you up here, I think.
Why?
Well, it's what the people want, surely.
You're joking. You're not going to interview me. It's nearly kick-off time.
So this is what we're all about, Leek Town Television. I mean, it's different gravy.
What's your bag, Luke?
I'm not going to stay up here. Terry Boot, you're in position. You've been employed as the cameraman for this production. How do you feel having such a responsible post?
Well, I'm honoured because I'm freelance. So, yeah, it's good.
And you're here to catch all the action. Last week you made your debut. How did it feel being part of such a big broadcasting company?
Well, you know, it's like your first time. He was very nervous. But hopefully, you know, this time, nerves will be behind me. A bit of preparation, you know.
And did you secure this spot prior to arrival, or is this something you... I mean, I guess you've made contact with the football club as a true professional and asked them for a more elevated position?
Yes, I spoke to one of the directors who gave me permission to come up here, and I've come up here on my own risk, basically. So, yeah, we are...
So should you fall, the club aren't liable, is basically what...
No, risk assessment's been carried out. The ladder is secure, as you can see.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
I mean, this is what it's about at non-league level. We don't have lifts, we don't have stairs, we have ladders. And that's how we like it, isn't it? Terry?
March entirely, hit your heart out.
Terry, you make sure you get some good coverage of today's action. I'll just
will.
pan round. Here we are in Lincoln, in the east of the country. We're not live, but we will bring you all the action. Goals, reaction, post-reaction. Gary Lineker, come and watch us. Steve Reynolds, you are involved in the website. and various. So tell the viewer exactly what you're involved in at Leek Town.
Do the website and also produce and edit the match day programme.
A busy man. Does it take up much of your time?
Too much, really. I think.
Too much.
Reality.
But you're passionate about Leek Town Football Club. How long have you been following Leek Town?
24 years.
I've got to hand it to you. Do you live in Leek?
I don't. Never lived in Leek.
You never lived in Leek? So tell us why Leek Town.
I lived in London and I used to support Sutton United, local non-league team there. I moved up to Stoke-on-Trent area and I wanted something at a similar level. So
And you've got it. I've got to ask you, 1987, Sutton, Coventry, is that the right year?
89.
89.
I was there.
Slightly out. You were there?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were
Fantastic day.
Fantastic day. And I guess you hope Leek will get us promotion this season.
Yeah. Well, I've been waiting now about 10 years for promotion, so hopefully this will be the year.
Confident?
Promotion or today?
Give us both.
Tricky game today, I think. Hopefully we'll just about sneak through. We have a good record here. And I think, promotion, I think it's going to be tough to win the league. I think we'll definitely be in the playoffs, that's a lottery. But
the amount of games to play, games called off.
If we're about okay at the moment. If we get a few more off, then that might be a problem, but I think we're all right for now.
Steve Reynolds, thank you very much for your time this afternoon.
No problem.
The Leek Town faithful. They're here again. Jordy Johnson. Leek Town TV.
What do you think of Buxton? Shit! What do you think of shit? Buxton! Thank you!
That's alright! Right, Buxton, away, Buxton! Right, Buxton, away, Buxton! Right, Buxton, away, Buxton! Oh, Buxton!
And here we are spectating the game from the main stand. Leek are under a bit of pressure. That goes out of play. And Luke at the man employed by Leek Town TV. We pre-ordered the gantry, contacted the football club. They knew how big we were. Go for it. Go for it. Go on. City faithful getting behind their team. The average age of about 16, but they're making good noise. Okay, mate, you're a Lincoln United supporter. What's your name?
John Bustin.
John, pleased to meet you.
How you doing?
What do you think of today's game?
Great game.
How do you think your team are doing so far?
Very well. We're up there with them. We're battling every ball.
Competing for every ball.
Yeah.
And this season overall, you're doing okay? Do you think?
Brilliant.
Do you
We're
think
doing
you
a
can
lot
make
better on quite a low budget, which is why it all is in the lower leagues. League's got a great, got a big budget, and so I think
you're doing well today.
Yeah, we're doing well. It's a great game, good atmosphere, good crowd from League. Thanks for coming, lads.
And you've got a tidy little setup here. It's a nice little ground you've got. How long have you been following Lincoln?
About 12 years.
12 years?
Yeah.
And do you live local?
Live local. Sooner watch this than Lincoln City. A bit more passion at non-league level than there is for all those posers.
What league are Lincoln in nowadays?
No idea.
Lincoln City don't
Vanarama, I think. Something exotic like that. Even Evo Stick sounds better than Vanarama.
And so far, 0-0. Do you think that's a fair reflection of the game so far, or do you think...
Fair reflection.
I'd say it's about...
Class act up front, that big lad. If he switches on second half, we'll be in big trouble.
Liam Shotton, that's Ryan Shotton's brother. He plays for Derby County.
Yeah.
Lesser player of the Shottons, but still a good lad all the same.
But great game.
Mate, thanks for your time.
Okay.
Enjoy the rest of the game.
Thank you.
Half time, it's 0-0. Back at Timmy Taylor. This is the clubhouse at Lincoln United. Not bad, really. Not a bad little setup. Catching up on the scores. Be patient, be patient.
Watch your line, watch your line! Get on the king!
Still 0-0, very tight. It's a long ball upfield.
Nicely done!
We're moving in here to Mr. Burnett. So far, 0-0. I'd say about 65 minutes in. Your thoughts on the game?
Very tight, very tight. I think Lincoln are probably just edging it.
Great now.
Hang on. Go on, Ash.
Go to the action. We'll go to the action. Corner ball to Leek. Lincoln just about edging it, Dave.
Just about edging it on chances and whatever, but you'd expect that. 9 games unbeaten.
Would you take a draw?
I'd have taken a draw before we come,
Would you?
to be honest. Yeah.
9 games unbeaten. It's not a bad record at all, that really.
Yeah. But if we can sneak something, be well chuffed.
Good save by Chappers in the first half. It looked like a goal all the way.
Yeah, great save. Great save.
Just go to the action. It's a corner to Leek Town.
Go on, George.
Geordie Johnson scored a lot of goals. He's taking the corner. Plays it short. Oh, referee. What's he given?
Blocking off or something, yeah, obstruction.
Behave yourself, ref.
Nobody in the ground knows what that was for!
Yeah, I agree. Big chance here for Lincoln United. It's a free kick right on the edge of the box. This is very, very dangerous. Chappers, sort your wall out, mate. Very, very dangerous.
Hello, Brooksy, where's the crack, son? Hello!
Close, close. The home faithful knew it was close. Chappers, my favourite player. That's what you get. This is what you get at non-league level. You get people sweeping up during the game. Chance. Chappers, well done, lad, through the railings. What a great save.
Next one or two, we're going like 1 or 2 going.
Another corner to Lincoln. They're looking the better side, I'd say, at the moment. Chappers has been busy.
Ball post.
He's made 3 good saves.
You're in, Jeff.
Nearly headed it into our camera.
Come on, United!
Come on, keep it going, Leek. Ah, ref, in and out. Oh, come on. Well done, chap, as well. Watch,
In we go! Scott! Yes, good old game at Ashby Avenue, the Sunat Village Stadium.
It's still 0-0.
There's about, it can go either way, but it's a really good game.
I would say Lincoln are probably the better side at the moment. Would you? And I'm from Leek. I'd say you having the.
I think we're slightly the better side, but it's an equal game. So.
And how long have you followed Lincoln?
I've been here since 1977.
So just
it's a very long time. Yeah.
Do you have any role at the club, or just?
I'm director of the football.
Director.
Of the football, yeah.
Director. And this season, I think you're. Am I right in saying you're about 10th, or you?
We're 7th.
7th. I'm
just
wrong there.
Outside the playoffs.
And you're on a good run at the moment. You're unbeaten.
Very good run. So hopefully we can win 1 or 2, and push it into the playoffs, and we'll be quite strong.
Do you think you'll make the playoffs?
I think we've got a chance.
I think you've got a strong squad, given evidence of today. And
yeah, definitely.
Leek Town on a good run. This will be a big scalp.
Very good scalp, yeah. We always have good games with Leek Town. Very good football club. Pleasure to play them, but hopefully today we can come out on top.
And finally, it's a nice little setup. It's got a nice little ground. There's a lot of people that care about this football club walking around. Is this ground big enough to go up a league, would you say?
Yeah, we've been in there before.
So
we got relegated. So yeah, we need to do a few improvements, but I don't see why not.
Don't see why not. Thanks very much for giving us a few minutes of your time.
No problem.
As Lincoln still put pressure on Leek Town. Sorry mate, what was your name?
Alan Crombie.
Alan Crombie, director of Lincoln United. What's your name, mate?
Just call me Sweeper. Steve.
And what's your job at the football club?
Nothing at all. Kitman.
Kitman?
Dog's body.
A bit of everything.
Man of all trades, bash none.
And how long have you been here down at Lincoln? How long have you been involved?
Since about 1.
Since about 1 o'clock? Go on, how many years have you been involved at Lincoln?
7 or 8.
7 or 8 years?
Yeah.
Why do you follow Lincoln City?
What do you think I'm down here for? Nah, don't follow them, mate.
Don't care about them.
To the Dole office. They're there, so.
Are you from Lincoln?
I'm afraid so. Not born and bred.
What do you think of Stoke City?
Let's put it this way. I think of the moving all more than I think of fucking Stoke City.
And what's your name, mate?
Me?
Yeah, you told me.
Double barrel, man.
I've had about
Steve.
5 pints. Steve, I'm pleased to meet you. You've missed a bit.
It's all right, mate. I'll get it on the way back.
Thanks, Steve. And this is what it's all about. He's got no fans. He's got a brush. He has got a brush. What a good bloke.
It's great sleeping this.
Play anywhere.
Leek Town Television, and this is where they serve the food at Lincoln United. And what's your name, mate?
My name's Gordon Marsh.
And how long, Gordon, have you been doing the food at Lincoln?
I haven't been doing food very long, I'm just a reserve. I've been here about 25 years, so...
In an official capacity at the club? 25 years, so what's your role? Do you have a title?
I'm the community liaison.
Oh, I like it. That's quite a title. And Lincoln United look a good side. They're giving Leek a hell of a game at the moment. They're on an unbeaten run. Do you watch much of the football? Or do you spend it more in here?
No, normally I'm not in here, but one of the girls was missing, so normally I'm out and about.
So you're filling in today.
Yeah.
Can you make the playoffs?
We had a bad start, didn't we? We lost 6 out of 7, but we've done well since, and we lost 2 since, so you don't know.
I think on the evidence of today, I'd probably take a point. There's about 15 minutes to go.
Yeah.
I don't know if have you seen much of the game this afternoon?
Bits and bobs, that's all, yeah.
Bits and bobs. And who do we have here? Steady on, girls. Who's this?
Sue and Joe.
Sue and Joe.
Hello.
And are you both from Lincoln?
We are.
Will you log on to Leek Town Television later? Find us on Facebook. You will be on it live. Well, no, you won't be live.
We won't be on it really live.
But Leek Town TV is on Facebook, Twitter and YouTube. You will be on it this weekend. And how long have you been serving here?
I've been here for now, this is my 4th year because my dad's the chairman.
What's your dad called?
He's Mel Cowling, he's the chairman, and we're both his daughters.
Ah, right.
So we both come voluntary.
I've been here 2 years.
Yeah, you've been here 2 years.
And
And I'm also the hospitality director because we do a hospitality at home games where we serve a meal and drinks and things for guests.
Do you both live in Lincoln?
We both do, just round the corner.
Just round the corner?
Yeah, so we're born within locals.
Local. Do you travel away at all? Or do you...
We do now and again.
Now and again? So Lincoln...
This is Donna. Shut the door, Donna. Hello. This is Donna, the finance director.
The finance director, Lincoln United. And this is what it's all about. This is local football. This is non-league football at its finest. And what do you sell? What's your best seller behind here?
Steak pie, peas and gravy.
Steak pie, peas and gravy. Well, ladies, thank you very much for giving me a few moments of your time and speaking to Leek Town Television. I do appreciate it. I'm going to go back outside to the action. Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. And the action's still going strong. Very close to a goal then. Very close to a goal. I almost called him Ryan, but Liam shot him. Leek haven't had many chances, but that was certainly a chance headed wide of the post. As Lincoln now attack, I've got to say that these have been very dangerous opponents. And I'd be gutted if we let one in now. Filming from the other end of the pitch. Corner to Lincoln. Get rid! That'll do, that'll do. Leek Town have rode the luck. We're going into injury time. They've rode their luck. We'll take 0-0. I've got to say, in my opinion, Lincoln have probably been the better side. That's my humble opinion. There's a red card. I'll probably miss that. Lincoln player's just been sent off for second bookable offence. They're down to 10 men. But it's literally the last kick of the game. And it's a free kick to Leek. It's Donna's, I think. I can't get focus. Gricey there, 16. He's going to probably go long here. Last kick of the game, I'd say. Plays it wide. Geordie Johnson. Checks back in. Plays it into the box. Keeper's up. Takes it comfortably. And I would say that is just about time. And there it is, that's full time. It's 0-0, and I think, to be honest, the Leek Town faithful are happy with that, because that was a hard-earned draw. We're Leek! We're Leek! Way are Leek! It was a hard-earned draw, that. It was a good point, I think. Not an easy place to come. These are on a run. These are a good side. Leek Town! We do! We love you, Leek Town! We do! Jason Poole, post-match reaction. It's finished 0-0. Before the game I managed to catch up with you, so I might as well finish with you. I think 0-0 was, I was going to say a fair result, but I would argue
we got away with it.
We were a bit fortunate.
We were, yeah. I'm happy with the point from that game. It was a tough match. You can see why they're unbeaten in what it is, 10 games now. So to take a point from here, I think is a good result.
Very happy. I tend to agree with you, Jace. Your man of the match for Leek today?
Chapman in goal, kept us in it, simple as that. Nobody had an outstanding game for us, other than Chappers pulling off 2 or 3 good saves for us. Struggled today to get into the match. They were a good side, into our faces every time we got the ball, and that showed we couldn't play football, we couldn't get it on the ground and play it, and in the end, a point is a really good result for us.
I absolutely agree with you. Looking at the pitch, it's not a bad pitch really, a little bit heavy. Do you think the pitch played a part, or do you think in fairness they probably just about deserved it?
I think they deserved, probably, if they'd have won it, it wouldn't have been unfair, but for us to get a point, I mean, the pitches, they're all like this.
All like
this time,
this
this time
not,
of the season, that's what it is.
Yeah, it's not a bad pitch.
I think at least it's a level pitch, it's not up and down, yes it's heavy, yes it's muddy, but it's a level pitch, and they could play football if they could get down and play it, but we weren't allowed to.
And Jace, how have you travelled here today, mate?
On the team coach.
Team coach, you're obviously going back on the team coach. How long did it take? I've not come via that route.
We left at 10:30 from the ground, picked up at Catcham's Corner at 11, and then left from there. Had a quick stop for 15 minutes on the way. Got here about 1:30. So not a bad journey.
Not a bad journey. Jace, you are a Leek thoroughbred through and through. Appreciate a couple of minutes of your time at the end of the game. We're going to have a pint just before we go home.
Definitely. Go a couple of pints before the coach leaves.
And then I'm getting on it. I'm getting on it with you. Jason Poole, thank you very much for speaking to Leek Town Television. That's it, folks. That is the end of the game today. It's finished Lincoln United 0, Leek Town 0. And as Jace has just pointed out, I think in fairness Leek were a little bit fortunate to get away with that. But we're happy to take a point. And every point could be crucial as we edge towards the end of the season, as the Leek boys warm down. Final score from Lincoln: Lincoln United 0, Leek Town 0. And we're back at Leek Town, and as you can see the bus, the manager there, Lee Caswell. It's a bit dark, he's getting off the bus. Yeah, I am, yeah. Are you?
Yeah.
And the manager has just suggested the Dyer's Arms. So they're just putting the kit back into the football ground. Leek Town Television has gone the full distance today. We have caught all the action. It's finished 0-0 away at Lincoln. It's a fair trek, Lincoln. It's cross country. But it's been a good afternoon out. Matthew Beebe there enjoying a cigarette to finish off his work today. And that's it. Leek Town Television has done its job again, and it's done it well. We have caught all the action, all the reaction, all the game footage. We've put Terry Boot, who's employed by us, in an elevated position today. We obviously contacted the club beforehand to arrange for the scaffolding to be put in place. And now I'm in the Dyers for a pint. Signing off.